Good morning, everybody. How you doing, everybody? How you doing? 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 How you doing, everybody? How you doing, everybody? How you doing, everybody? How you doing? Yeah, doing a just. I'm here to do a quick little Monday morning update. Monday update from Dave. Monday, can't trust that day. Monday. But I woke up this morning. And I'm in a good mood. I took the dog out. It's a beautiful day. It's summer here in DC. It's not raining. Got a shower. I actually took a shower. I actually threw we have two pairs of cutoff camo shorts that I'm wearing, and one went in the wash, and I got the other ones on now. So I got clean clothes on. I feel good. And I sat down and I thought, I'm going to do my show today. And I'm going, I don't got nothing to talk about. There's nothing going on. Hi, Going Slightly Mad. Hi, D-Dub. Hi, Ramblin' Rome. Hi, Going Slightly Mad. Hi, Hincy Ray. Hi, Belly Down Under. Hi, Metal Kitty. Hi, oh gosh, it's Josh. Yeah, no, it's not Saturday. It's Monday. So I thought I'd do a little Monday update here for Camo Dave channel. Got a bunch of things to talk about, just some housekeeping stuff, and I want to mention a few channels, not an official video. Saw an interesting video today. Check out Demonic Abyss if you haven't been over to his channel lately. Demonic, he's all over the place with his videos. Some days, he's talking about himself and his emotional issues. Some days he's talking about other things. But when he gets down to talking about the bottom of YouTube, he does a pretty damn good job of it, okay? Today's video, again, I've been shying away from a lot of the real bottom of YouTube stuff because, first off, I think most of my viewers don't really care about it. I'm over 4,000 subs, and I don't mean to brag about that, but I think the vast majority of those people are much more interested in the nomads, Carolyn's RV Life, Caravan, Carolyn, Nomadic Fanatic, Mikey, Living Free, Camper Van Kevin. I really think that most of those people are just more interested in those, the nomads and some of the other nomads and some of the other bottom of YouTubers, but they don't really get into all the sniping that, we used to cover. I used to cover a lot more of that a year or two ago when I was doing my channel, and it almost got shut down, and a lot of people were commenting on it. You got the Mark Fun Jones, you got the Loose Skunt, you got, those kind of people, and they're all kind of sniping at each other, and the Kentucky Ranger guy, and everybody's kind of sniping at each other, and they're revealing whose wives are overweight and all this other stuff, and it's just crazy. So I just decided, I do think Demonic is somewhat of a troll, but he does an interesting video today. If you are interested in all that bottom of YouTube stuff, Big Time, remember Big Time Aaron? There's a whole big feud that's been going on for years and years and centuries and centuries. Carpetbaggers involved in all that stuff. And anyway, if you really want to get the latest and greatest on that, I highly recommend you go to Demonic Abyss's new video today. Let me do a shout out to him here. I should get this thing all set up today. I thought I had all my windows arranged properly today, but apparently I don't. Anyway, here's the Salada tea. Some good old Salada tea. It's a lot of tea. It's called Loose Skunt versus Big Time Demonic Abyss. That's DEWMONIC ABYSS if you never watched him. It's a 12-minute video, and I highly recommend it. It kind of gets to the the base of what's, that if you really are interested in that crazy stuff that goes on at the bottom of YouTube, I highly recommend it. Hi, Nancy Ray. Hi, Billy. Sir Camo from Australia. Anything but RV. See, now again, that's my problem, Billy. Some people love the RVers. That's what they want to see. And other people don't. Other people say you talk too much about the nomads. We want to hear about all the drama, all the crazy people at the bottom of YouTube. I'm trying to build my channel, and I love talking about the RVers and the nomads, and that's kind of where I've gravitated to. I don't mean to, not talk about all the crazy little sniping that's going on at the bottom. I do occasionally mention some of it, but that's part of the housekeeping stuff today. I wanted to talk a little bit about that, where the channel's going. And I don't want to completely, because I do follow it. I do watch all these videos. I do watch Demonic. I do watch Aaron. I do watch Chad the Swedes. I do watch Mark Fun Jones. And it is funny how and Loose Gun, and everybody's kind of sniping each other and yelling and screaming and doxing everybody. And I do watch that, and I do keep up with it. And once in a while, when something kind of happens, like somebody gets a strike or something, I'll report it. But hey, Awoken, I'm awake. Yeah, I woke up this morning, and I just said, oh, it's Monday, man. I was going to do a video, and I looked around. There are some nice videos. There's some nice stuff out there, but I just thought none of it's terribly interesting. Caravan Carolyn, for example, she's in Miles City, Montana. And, she had the police came and checked up on a bunch of people that were sleeping in their vans on the street. They didn't drag anybody away. So that's like the big drama, right? Angela M did a very nice video. You remember, she's formerly Nomadic Fanatic's his girlfriend for about 2 months there. She does wonderful videos. I always love watching Angela M. But it's just a kind of okay, she's leaving Colorado with all the crowds and stuff and going to Kansas and kind of hanging out there. Mondays with Mom, another great video from Kentucky Ranger. We have Bob. Bob was back yesterday talking about cheap RV living. Bob, I could do a video. I may do a video later today. We'll get back into Bob again, but I'm kind of tired of talking about Bob. And then we got Adam visited a barn, Adam the Woo visited a barn, and Jacob the Carpetbagger visited a zoo. I'm like, okay, a barn and a zoo. I'm going to the zoo. I don't know, man. I'm going to see the zoo. I'm going to see the animals at the zoo. I'm going to see an old barn in Los Angeles. So that was Adam the Woo and Carpetbagger. And I'm going, I'm going to do a video today, and there's just not a heck of a lot to talk about. The red, I miss, you know what I'm saying? Aaron did the red cow. Okay, last year he did the red cow, and he was talking a lot about bottom of YouTube stuff, and I thought that was fabulous. He had a real nice presentation. He had that voice. He has a very good voice. He should be on radio. Anyway, and yeah, we didn't know what he looked like. We didn't know who he was. It was just this mysterious voice and the red cow. And he would talk about me and Adam and the Carpetbagger and everybody else. And it was really mysteriously good. And then he revealed himself, and then he did the Bottom YouTube Awards. And then this year, he's just all over the place. He's had a few feuds with some of these folks at the bottom. And I don't know. Then he and Chad and a few other people started that Bad Connection channel, which I think had some potentiality, but it just didn't develop. I mean, they would put up like a 20-minute video, and 5 minutes of it would be the closing credits from some movie. It just didn't make any sense. You're like, what is that? So anyway, yeah, let me catch up on the comments here. I've been remiss here. Where's the wrench? Oh, the wrench is on the road from New Jersey to the Carolinas. The wrench went up to visit some relatives up there in New Jersey, and he's on the way back today. So he's in the car. I don't know if he's got a stable enough internet connection to wrench it, but I think I can handle it. I really want to get together with my Dachshundator. I've never met my Dachshundator. I've known Craig for, gosh, at least 2.5 years. When I first started this channel back in 2016, we were in daily contact with each other, and I really enjoy his input and his, he would tip me off on a lot of crazy stuff because, and we've never met. I was hoping to get down to South Carolina this past summer, but my sister got sick and I couldn't travel the last time, and some other stuff came up the first time. So I still want to get down there and visit him. But anyhow, so he's coming. And anyway, when he comes up to New Jersey, he goes right through the D.C. area, okay, up and down. And he's literally, Friday, he was coming through the D.C. area to go to New Jersey, and he texted me that he's at a Wawa out in Gainesville, Virginia, which is only about 25 minutes from me. And I could have gotten in the car and driven out and met him. But by that time, he was gone. He didn't give me any advance warning. And this time, he says they're going to be hustling back to get down to do some family business with his sister who lives down in Central Virginia. So I don't think we'll get to meet. But anyway, good morning, Mike Brown. How are you? Hi, Sister Earth. Hi, Traveling with Charles. I'm at the very bottom of YouTube. Are you really? Well, Lou Scudd's real name is Charles. You know, if I don't think that's a secret, but I just found my old camo shorts. Can I be in the club? Absolutely, Ferd. Absolutely. If you want your camo club sticker, just send me a self-addressed envelope, self-addressed stamped envelope to my Springfield, Virginia address. I'll have that posted down here after the video gets finished today. But it's 6200 Rolling Road, number 2442, Springfield, VA 22142. No, 22152. I made a couple changes. I want to talk about a couple housekeeping items today. Hi, Easy Money. Hi, Adriana. I see that you're finding Simon's. Oh, finding Simon's dog died. Yes. Yes, I heard about that. That's very sad. So a couple people, I'm going to get to that a little bit. I was going to read some emails with stuff like that in here a little later. Well, Billy, take it easy, Billy. Go out surfing. What time is it? It's probably the middle of the night over there, right? Go out, do some midnight surfing down there. Hey, Stephanie, thank you very much for being a new sub. I do appreciate it. I have gotten a number of new subs over the last couple of days. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm up like 40. I don't know. I've gotten way over 4,000, up to 4,100 and something. At least 200 new subs over the last 5 or 6 days. I do really appreciate it. I also wanted to do a shout out and a thank you to some of you folks out there. Really amazing stuff here. One of my videos, the one I did on August 1st, the August 1st video. Let me get to the stats page here. My stats page. I was amazed at this. My August 1st video, which is Camper Van Kevin sells all for new van, Nomadic Fanatic, more brake woes. 12,746 views so far. 12,746 views. For me, that's pretty astounding, okay? That's like carpetbagger territory. I'm in carpetbagger territory, and I only have 4,100 subs. I do want to thank everybody who watched that. I guess it got circulated. And the other thing is Camper Van Kevin did me kind of a favor. You know, he posted on Facebook that he had bought the new vehicle and done some, sold the old ones and got rid of his Georgia estate there. And he didn't do a video about it, and he kind of left it in my hands so I could do the video and get some notoriety there, I guess. I don't know. But he's eventually caught up and done a live stream and told everybody what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Give Billy a wrench. I don't know. I mean, if you want a wrench, let me know. If you really want to be a wrench on my channels, make your case and send it to camodave@gmx.com. I'll read over, what you would do for me as my wrench. Will you stand by me in thick and thin? Let me know and send me the name of your channel, and I will certainly consider it. I would love to meet you and interview you, Dave. Yeah, well, D-Dub, I'm cool with that. I got Skype. If you want to do an interview, we could do a co-interview, and we'll put it on both channels. If you want to get to me on Skype, that'd be cool. Again, email me on camodave@gmx.com if you got your Skype ID or what I can search for you, and we'll do an interview. Oh, yeah, I know you do your chat thing too, right? Yeah, you do your Google Hangouts thing. I would be happy to do that, although I am not a late night person, so if you wanted to do it, it would probably have to be sometime during the daylight hours. I kind of conk out around 9:30 or 10. I'm not one of those. I used to be a night person, but I'm not anymore. So if you want me to do it like midnight, forget it. I found Dave through the CRVL line screw dust up. Yeah, we got a lot of new subscribers back then. That was very nice. I'm glad they had the dust up. Now, this is funny. I don't know if I mentioned this. I got a letter the other day from, it's addressed Carolyn's RV Life. If you look there, I'm not going to, it says Journey to Utopia. Okay. And that's, okay, there's my address. Yeah, it's probably not coming through real clearly on this stupid camera. But anyway, so I got this letter, and it's like Carolyn's RV Life sent me a letter. Well, the postmark is from Grand Junction, Colorado, but it is a funny card. It's very funny. Without you, it's grisly. In fact, it's unbearable. Nobody signed it. Now, I would have thought if this is the real Carolyn's RV Life, she would have at least signed it, right? Signed the card. It comes from Colorado. So who do we know in Grand Junction, Colorado? It's not the Swedes. He's in Colorado Springs, although he probably could have. It's probably Sir Wallace or somebody like that. But whoever did that, very funny. I want to thank Colette Molette also for a very nice show of support the other day. That was very sweet of her. And a couple people have made me some donations on PayPal. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. Camper Van Kevin is cool beans. I like him. I think he does a very nice channel. It's going to be real interesting to see how everything changes now with the van, the new van, and he's going to be spending quite a bit of time, I would think, building that thing out. And I don't know. Bubba Warbucks and send $30. Well, this is super chat. If you want to send $30, there's the little. Just click on the dollar sign. Send Dave Buck. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Bidding for my wrenches. You want to be a wrench? Whoever sends me the most money, it's like, yeah, let's want to be a wrench? $30, $40, $50. I'll make you a wrench. I'll make you a wrench. Hi, my RVing adventures, Florida. How's everything going down there? Very cool, very cool, very cool. Yeah, we're going to be getting into hurricane season soon, huh? Oh, my goodness. That's a wrap. Hey, Dave, if I create a YouTube channel and make videos, will you cover my content as you do the rest of the bottom of YouTubers? I will do that. Again, I've been remiss. A lot of people send me suggestions to cover their channels or other channels they like. And I do try to do that in every video, at least one or two of them. I do try to put some new blood in there and mix it up. And then what I do is I subscribe to a lot of the newer channels and see if they ignite my interest. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't, and if they do, there's been quite a few newer channels that I brought in. Just Incredible. I didn't used to watch him at all, and somebody recommended him, and I started watching him, and I find out that I really enjoy his stuff, and he has a lot of drama, like the big machete fight the other day, and I thought, okay, I now he's in my regular, my regular viewing orbit, so to speak. So it can happen. So yeah, I will shout you out. I will check your channel out. I will subscribe, and then I'll give it a shot and see if it sticks. Throwing the S at the fan and see if any of it sticks. Hey, Monchichi, how are you? But anyway, there's a lot of videos out today. It was Monday morning, and I'm just saying I don't see anything that that really sticks to my ribs here. That I really feel like talking about. I don't know. What are we going to say? What are we going to say? Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm up to 4146 subscribers. Thank you very much. As I said, I shouted out Demonic Abyss. If you want to see some stuff about the bottom of YouTube and all the crazy stuff that's going on that I don't necessarily talk that much about, check out Demonic Abyss. Highly recommend it. Caravan Carolyn in Miles City, Montana. Nice video. Again, these are all nice videos. Refreshing hot springs of North Carolina from Carolina Tony. Like the video. By the way, check out my interview with Carolina Tony I did last week here on the camodave channel. A nice video from Angela M. Again, nothing much special about it. Mondays with Mom. We always like that with the Kentucky Ranger. Again, hanging out at the zoo there, the carpetbagger. Sasnak, again, he's heading up to Alaska. I don't know why he's going this late. It's mid-August almost, and it's going to start snowing there. But anyway, he's in Banff. Banff. I forget the province. My brain says British Columbia, but it probably is Alberta or so. I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, good videos. But again, there's not a heck of a lot to talk about. I watched the new Carolyn's RV Life video, the Alaska road trip. And again, it's a nice video, but there's not a lot to say about it, Cheap RV Living Bob, again, talking about setting up the charitable group that's going to help nomadics. Interesting stuff. SKG, I think she's back in Wisconsin now. She's got a jobby poo. So she's back to work, making some money. So that's very cool. American Supertramp, you think the real CRVL is thoughtful enough to send you a card? Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much. A dollar and change there. Appreciate that very much. Oh yeah. Banff is Alberta. Yeah, okay. I knew it was one of those provinces there. Somebody said, "Hey, Dave, why don't you watch the Steaming Bean?" I watch the Bean all the time. I've been enjoying his videos of. I enjoyed the mukbang there of the In-N-Out burger there in Vegas, and so he's been traveling around the states after his big cruise there. So good to see him taking a nice vacation there. Uh, my tea. I need my morning tea. I woke up this morning, Monday morning. Oh my goodness. Is that good? Anyway, I just thought I could put a video together, and it's just not a lot to say. Nothing's really standing out as anything earth shattering. So I will be. Steaming Bean is heading to Niagara Falls, and then I guess back to Canada. Anyway, so SKG is here. Hey SKG, how'd your new job go? What are you doing? What kind of a jobby poo is it? And when are you getting back together with Mr. Bigot, huh? He's still, where is he now? He was in New Jersey, and then he was somewhere else. I can't remember where I last saw him. Then he did that challenge with Jimmy the Hobo. What is up with that? A weight loss challenge with Jimmy the Hobo? I would like to do a shout out to the Blind Views there. Blind Views has been actually doing some other stuff these days. He's been doing a lot of talking about the Big Brother show. I don't watch network television, so I don't even know what that is. The Big Brother show with Totally Kathy. I don't give a rat's ass about Big Brother, but they have a nice little kind of camaraderie there. And he got over 3,000 views of his video he posted last night about Big Brother. So congratulations to him. I really have been enjoying Less Junk, More Journey. They're in, actually, to be honest with you, I think they're doing a little better job of covering the Alaska thing than CRVL. But, I watch the videos and I go, wow. Vlogger puppets. We get a little picture of the vlogger puppets if you want to see Pushing 70, Life is a Beach from the vlogger puppets. Do you have your notepads out? Are you taking notes? Okay, Lamont is in the Catskills. That's right. He's up in the Catskills. So I guess the carnival is up there, right? Is he still working with the carnival? So anyway, yeah. Oh, happy birthday, K-Dog. Okay. Yeah, Carolyn, I'm doing a live this morning, Monday morning. It's a Monday morning update. I just wanted to touch base and say hello to everybody. I don't know. I just didn't have much oomph. I didn't have a lot of oomph to do a video today. Who do you think this guy is? Who do you think this guy is? Do you see a resemblance? Is there some sort of a family resemblance? If I chop off the beard, this is my great grandfather, Captain Humphrey Hughes. He is buried at the Cold Spring Cemetery in Cape May, New Jersey. And this is a very we're trying to figure out. We've always had this pastel oval portrait of him in the family that's been handed down over the years from son to son, father to son, father to son. Anyway, he's buried with a lot of other people with the same name. There are a lot of Humphrey Hugheses, but there's a whole bunch of them. But he's buried, and he was a sea captain. He went over to Europe and over and around and everything else. But anyway, he's buried there at Cold Springs. A lot of the Hugheses are buried there. The family plot is there. My grandparents and everybody are buried there. But so anyway, if you're ever in Cape May, New Jersey, very southern tip of New Jersey, go to the Cold Springs Cemetery. It's right outside town, just north of Cape May, and check Humphrey Hughes out. This is really cool. They have a Cape May Historical Society, and my dad was doing some work with them before he passed away. So, very cool stuff there. But I want to thank my house lady. She printed this up, made a little card of it. It's really cool. Oh, okay, Bubba, got to go feed. Bartending. SKG is cool. Well, very good, SKG. Bartending. That's really neat. That'd be kind of a fun job, wouldn't it? Oh, hi, Lip Davis 13. How's everything in Oklahoma? Bigot is working in New York, but staying in the Jersey area. Okay. He should hang out with the germ. You know, Catskills, North Jersey. He should go over there to what's it called, Hyde Park there, and hang out with the germ. We need a germ black bigot meetup. I keep trying to set up meetups with him. You know, I was trying to get my Doxinator to meet Black Bigot because my Doxinator was in New Jersey over the weekend, and now we want to get, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to set up these mix-up matchups, and they never seem to happen. Hey, Caravan Carolyn, your face is looking a lot better. You got that vitamin E cream there, and you're looking a lot better, even though you're always beautiful. That cream is doing a nice job. Do appreciate that. Oh yeah, I liked your thank you for $200 from Caravan Carolyn. Oh, $2. No, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I did enjoy your video today. Another run-in with the popo. You nomads, man, you're just running in with the cops right and left. We had Black Bigot running. He's running in with the cops every couple days. Humphrey Hughes sounds so professional. Captain Humphrey Hughes. The lore is that he rescued Napoleon from Elba. Apparently, Napoleon was exiled in Elba, and he and Napoleon were buddies, and he went and rescued Napoleon. Now, that's one of the stories I've heard. So, if anybody is a Napoleonic expert, maybe they'll have heard of Captain Humphrey Hughes. Yes, Static Radio. Hi, Stephanie73. Is my video stream bad? Am I bad? I don't know. Everything seems to be working okay. Anybody having some the little wheel problems? I don't know. Zero Fox given off-road. Zero Foxes given off-road. First time here. Hello, everybody. Hey, welcome to the crew. I don't usually do a live stream on Monday mornings, but I woke up today and I said, you know, I'm just looking. There's a lot of nice videos out there, touristy stuff. You people walking through the woods, driving through the woods, going to the zoo, checking out an old barn. And I just said I don't have a lot of oomph to do a thing. I may do a video later today. I may do that. I don't know. I do want to check out more of Bob, Cheap RV Living Bob, and all of his plans for his nomadic. What is he helping out the nomads? Yeah. Anyway, if you want a sticker, I got a bunch of Camo Club stickers. I still got a whole bunch of crotchy stickers. If you want a couple crotchy stickers, just send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. That's it. You don't have to send any money. If you want to send a couple bucks, you're more than welcome to, but there's no requirement for money. Just send that to my Springfield, Virginia address, which will be posted below. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention too is I have reconfigured my FuzzFace site, FUZFACE.com. I've changed it around a little bit. I was posting other people's videos on the site, and I just got, I don't know, that got kind of old. It's not that I'm dissing anybody, but the site is now only my videos. On one column, you see all my Camo Dave videos, and on the other column, you see all my Dave Hughes channel videos, and that's about it, okay? I've taken down the Adam the Woo page. I had an Adam the Woo's best video page. I thought that got tiring. I had some videos up. I took those down. So it's just basically my current stuff, okay? It doesn't mean that I don't love Chunky Pumpkin and Little Lloyd and all those weird videos, but I've just kind of moved that channel around. So check out fuzzface1z.com. You can see pictures there of all my current stickers if you want to get a sticker. And I do say I charge for stickers on there, $5 a pop. But currently, if you want to just send me a self-addressed stamped envelope and give me a request on there what stickers you want, I'll be more than happy to send you them no charge. Take a snooze. Hi, take a snooze. That's what I feel like doing today. I'm going back to bed. Monday morning, man. It's just like, I wake up this morning and go, it's a beautiful day. I just said I could go down in the dungeon and film a video, and I just didn't feel like doing that. So anyway. What else did I want to talk about today? Texas to Sturgis. I got clean clothes on today. It's all clean. Yeah, Tandil. Everything is Tandil clean. Oh yeah. GG and Snuff. Does Bob seem like he is beginning a cult? I could see the nomads thinking of a bunch of poison. I don't know. Blind Views has been very critical of Bob. He really does. He comes off like the guy is kind of becoming like some sort of religious leader. I honestly don't see it that way. I really don't. You know, I honestly think what Bob is trying to do is some good stuff. Yes, is Bob making a little money on the side with his cheap RV living website? And yes, is he making some money on the side with his AdSense on his YouTube channel? Sure. Yeah, he's doing that. Okay. But I also think he's doing a lot of good out there. I really do. His advice is good. He's giving people that are thinking about joining the nomadic community some really good advice on how to do it and how other people are doing it. And he's actually doing something. I'm not sure if his ideas will all pan out and be great. Is it a good idea to buy land somewhere and then invite nomads to come live there permanently? And is that going to create problems? It very well might. Is this charity group going to work right? Is it really going to funnel money from folks making donations to people that really need the money? I don't know if that's really going to work, but the idea is good. I think it's a cool idea. I think he's doing it out of the goodness of his heart. And I just respectfully disagree with Blind Views and think, I think he's basically a good guy. I mean, is he Jesus Christ? No. He's making a little money. He's getting his living. But I don't think he's rolling in dough and ripping people off. I don't think that. I think he's a nice guy and he's well-meaning. I think, and I think, like anybody on YouTube, be careful if you want to donate. Do you believe? I don't know. If you want to give money to Nomadic Fanatic or Living Free or Caravan Carol, whoever you want to give your money to, donation, PayPal, Patreon, it's up to you. And you're never going to know 100% as to whether anybody is worthy of that or not. But I would be wary of giving Bob a lot of money, but I do think he's got some good ideas, and I want to be clear. Blind Views is my leader. Well, there he is. He keeps talking about Bob being a cult leader. Well, maybe he's a cult leader. The Blind Views cult. He's got Caravan Carolyn hypnotized. Blind Views is my leader. Blind Views is my leader. He's my leader. He's my leader. Whatever he tells, I will do. I will do that. Please, I am nobody's leader, okay? Don't go, Camo Dave is my leader. No, I'm not. I am nobody's leader. I am just a funny little trollish-looking dude who likes to talk about YouTubers, okay? Holy cow! 101 viewers. Thank you. Bing, bing, bing. DC 101. That's our rock station here. DC 101. Rocking since 1975. Rocking DC since 75. Anyway, I just want to do a little chat today. I don't usually do a chat on Mondays, but I got out of bed today and I thought, I just didn't feel like shooting a video, and there wasn't a hell of a lot to talk about. Yeah, everybody's doing some nice videos, but I didn't see anything that really knocked my socks off that I wanted to clickbait and really and jump on. Yeah, you need your coffee. I need my tea. Oh yeah. Camo Dave is your fashion leader. It's simple. White t-shirt. I like camo shorts in the summer, long pants in the winter, and I like cutoffs. What I do? My secret is, even if I buy shorts, I cut off the bottom inch there to make them look like cutoffs. I just like cutoffs. I don't know. Camo Stern. Hi from Southern Minnesota. Forgot to hi Betty Smith. How's everything? You're out there. I guess Living Free Mikey's out in that area somewhere, right? Good to see you here. La Hamster Furtif Pete. Every time I'm muted or banned, I don't know why. I have blocked a few people. I unblocked everybody. Thank you, Colette. You are so generous. Appreciate that. $10. How come it's only letting me send $2.79? Really? I don't know, Colette. Why is it, I don't know why it sends you only $2.79. I don't know. Well, you can always go to my PayPal. That's paypal.me/DCRTV. That's my website, DCRTV. I need to set up a camodave, one of those PayPal donation things, but they make it hard to change what you already got. So paypal.me/DCRTV. I don't know why it's doing that. YouTube says, no, Colette, he's only worth $2.79 today. Don't send him any more than that. I don't know. People say that. Yeah, I don't know. If if you want to send more, hit my PayPal up. I'll put the link below. I don't think the PayPal will make a link. Plus, I get more on PayPal anyway. Okay, PayPal only takes it's less than 10% out, whereas Super Chat is like 30%. So if you want to do the PayPal thing, appreciate that. It'll be, I'll put it in the link below when this video's done, or you can always go to my revamped Fuzz Face page. Yeah, Super Chat is always, YouTube is always acting weird. I don't know. It always does that. Don't ever cut pants into Daisy Dukes. Oh, I wish. Yeah, this Super Chat, it constantly blinks away from you when you're trying to read the comments. It is very annoying. So I am struggling with it. It does this every time. I need a PayPal. SKG, yes, SKG, you need a PayPal. I don't know. Well, you probably get tips. Probably get good tips there at the bar, right? PayPal is 35 cents. Yes, yeah, plus 2.9 minus 2. Take about 3% out, right? 3%. Oh, the hamster says, yeah, you need money. When I get my credit card, I will send you $10. Thank you. I need lunch money. All sixth graders shake him down outside Subway. This is the first time in weeks I've been able to participate in Super Chat, but I did send you some money through PayPal. Yes, Colette, I did you a shout out to you at the beginning of today's show. I want to thank everybody who makes a donation on PayPal. I appreciate that very much. Who else? Yeah, I got it. My brain's going. I got a very nice $10 donation for. Oh, I want to do a shout out to Jay in Brooklyn, New York. He sent me a very nice $10 donation in cash. You can send. There's my address. Again, it will show up there. Camo Dave, 6200 Rolling Road, 2442. That's number or box, either one. Springfield, VA, 22152. Woo! Oh. I'm supposed to be getting some surprise in the mail this week. Cratchy's going to be happy. Cratchy he is going to be happy. There's a surprise coming in the mail this week, and I am so excited. I can't wait. It's a special package that's coming from Rhode Island in the mail, and it might come today. Yay! I wonder what it could be. I don't know. Cratchy's really excited. So anyway, $10 gives you $7 in Super Chat. That's about right. Yeah. I do want to thank everybody though on my video, the August 1st, over 12,000 views, which puts me in Caravan Carolyn territory even. If Adam the Woo, that's 12,000 views, that'd be a nothing, right? Today, that's a lot. Hey, thank you, Stephanie. I figured out the slider thing. Oh, we got somebody from. I took Russian in college, but I can't. Alexei Kinogloblov. I can't pronounce Russian acrylic lettering, Cyrillic, whatever they call it. But thank you for joining the chat. Hey, Sir Wallace. Holy hell, this is boring. Well, then go watch Demonic Abyss, okay? If you don't like me, go watch the new Demonic Abyss. He talks a lot about the bottom of YouTube there. Let's see, what kind of views is he getting now? Let's see. Demonic Abyss, Loose Scut versus Big Time. He's up to 13 views. Go subscribe to him. He's a really cool cat. He's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And he does some really good. He does some really good analysis at the bottom of YouTube. Again, I used to do some of that on my channel years ago, but I kind of figure that most of my viewers kind of want me to talk about, the upstanding nomads and stuff like that. Cameraman Kevin did a very nice live stream super chat the other day. Got a couple $100. I don't know. I counted $300-400. I guess people are sending him money to do up the inside of the van. He's going to have to work on that now. But I just wonder if that's going to be enough room for him and the 3 doggies. I mean, as just an occasional, if you're just driving around, sure. I mean, I don't know. 3 dogs would seem to, and a person, even a large van like that, it would seem like it would be a little tight. I don't know. Alex, yeah, good. I got your name right. Espanol, Sparky Tuttle, good to see you here. All the kids love you, Dave. Anyway, my dachshundator Craig has been spending the weekend with family up in New Jersey. Do you know that he's actually originally from New Jersey? He grew up, I think, in the Atlantic City area. That's where he was born. I don't know if he was born there, but he was raised down in South Jersey. So he's actually kind of going back to where he grew up. And anyway, he is down in the Carolinas now. So he's heading back to the Carolinas today. That's why he's not being the wrench on here. He doesn't do any good when he's a wrench anyway. He'll say, "Hey, did you see that nasty comment on your chat yesterday?" And I'll go, "Yeah, why didn't you get rid of it?" Oh, okay. Well, that's what a wrench does, doesn't it? CVK van kind of short, though. Yeah, I just wonder how he and the dogs are going to be getting along in that. It's interesting how he made so many changes. People were asking, I think the guy's name is Felix. That's the guy that was living at least down near the compound there. What's going on with Felix? And apparently they were not allowed to talk about that on Kevin's chat, and people were concerned. I got a couple comments on that. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. That's between him and Kevin and Felix. Is there something going on there? I don't know. Somebody asked why Camper Van Kevin wears a wedding ring. He said that somewhere. He said he wears a ring that looks like a wedding ring. And anyway, oh my goodness, we got some news here. You should ask for some of the money from the sales of Carolyn's ebook on how she got 220,000 YouTube subscribers in 40 days. Oh wow! I'm just checking the GMX. Checking the GMX. If you want to send me some stuff, go to my email is camodave@gmx.com. Okay, we got a nice thing here. I don't know if this is worth a mention or not, but Champ, the black lab on Finding Simon, has died. He had been sick, but he was better when he disappeared off the boat. Simon is working on this boat Simon is working on. His body was found a short time later on the beach. Either he fell into the water and drowned, or died and then fell in the water. Holy cow. So check that out. That's some news. I guess we could report on that.
This is not a fun video to make.
Finding Simon is a bearded guy. He's got 25,000 subs. And I really have not watched a lot of him, and I am going to subscribe to him. Again, I do appreciate it when people give me some advice on some channels because, but really sad. Our condolences go out to Simon and the doggy. That's really sad. Anyway, so, wow. Also, we did condolences to Jeremy. Jeremy lost his dog, an old dog. What was it? Jasmine. Jasmine passed away. And Jasmine was the cutest dog. You're just so cute. Some of us watch just to hear Dave laugh maniacally. Thank you, Jay. And again, thank you for the kind donation the other day. Do appreciate it. Jack Goldbot. No mucho pero un poco. Not much dog, poco. I took 3 years of Spanish in high school, and I can't read that. Do 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 do. Anyway, there's nothing between CDK and Felix. Okay, there nothing between, meaning nothing bad between. Okay, there were some comments though that were alleging something was maybe some they weren't getting along. I don't know. Say hello to Anton Rizhov. Thank you, Rizhov. Hello, Anton Rizhov. Thank you, Mike Brown. Whoa, appreciate it. Betty Smith, am I going to be at the RTR in 2019? You know what? I think that would be a hell of a lot of fun to go there. I haven't even thought about it. I haven't even thought about it, but that might be fun. Now, I certainly am not going to be. I might be doing what like Deborah Joy does. She kind of goes and stays in a motel or something. And I don't know. Yeah, I could fly to Phoenix and rent a car and drive over and find some place in Yuma or somewhere to stay, right? And then thank you, Mike Brown, for the tea. Yes, more tea, sir. I think that would be a lot of fun. I would kind of love doing that. I would get to meet everybody, right? I don't know. Everybody'd be there, right? Just go to one place for a week. I'd get valley fever and no matter, I could meet everybody, right? Boom, boom, boom. And I keep talking about how I want to do interviews with Nomadic Fanatic, and I want to do interviews with Kevin Carolyn and Living Free Mikey and everybody else in Burger Planet, and everybody be there. So that might be a good idea. I should go. I really should. I think that might be a lot of fun. I mean, the ladies that I live with, they're retired from American Airlines, so they probably could get me pretty cheap airfare to Phoenix, right? Or Vegas, and then I could just rent a car and go down. I think that might be fun. Or maybe I could bunk in with some YouTubers. Anybody got a little extra room in their beds? Yeah, I don't know. Well, Dave, yeah. Get a hold of me. D-Dub, get a hold of me and we'll do an interview. I'm doing Skype interviews now with a lot of folks. I did Carolina Tony. I've done Evie Nova. Watch my channel. I've done Evie. I've done Mark Van Jones, Kentucky Ranger. Did what's his name? I'm Not Shut the other day. That was actually, we got to meet each other. That was nice. Or if you're in the DC area, if anybody just happens to be passing through the DC area, I'm in Springfield, Virginia, just right off the beautiful Capitol Beltway, just a little bit southwest of DC. Only about 10 miles or so. There's a metro station here. If you want to go to Springfield, Franconia, I'll come by and pick you up, and we'll go out to lunch and we'll chat. That would be fun. But yeah, I wonder what's up with Mikey. Living Free Mikey hasn't posted now in about 2 weeks, and I don't know what's up with him. He seemed to be kind of angry at his subscribers for doing a lot of dislikes, and maybe he's not getting the financial support he was expecting on Super Chat or whatever. I don't know. He was selling the T-shirts and all that. He seems to be really down on things. And I don't know. It'd be interesting to. I was waiting. One of these days, I'm just waiting for him to pop up with a new video, and I was hoping it would be today, and I would do a video saying, "Mikey's back, Mikey's back," but not today. Do 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 do. I don't think Mikey's the ultimate beggar. I mean, I've seen some other YouTubers do a lot more begging than he does. He's only done a couple super chats, chat things. He doesn't do a lot of them, and he does them when he kind of needs money. I have no problem with that. I really don't. He does produce content that a lot of people like to watch, and he does. Needed money for the awning, needed money for the generator, he got a new RV not too long ago. And if his subscribers enjoy watching his channel and they want to help him out, I have no problem with that. He doesn't sit around and e-beg all the time. And that's, I think, when it gets a little annoying, when it's like every day, you're at the end 3 times in your video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and go to my Patreon and do this and that and this and that. My only plan was not to be there. RV Homestead. I might stay outside near the RTR, but I don't want to be in it. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Some people seem to get a little claustrophobic, and it's going to be bigger this year, right? It got a lot. What was it? I don't know how many thousands of people were there. Bob Wells was saying when he first started it, it was just like, a couple dozen people. It's over thousands of people now. The media goes to cover it. New York Times was there covering it last year. They're going to have CNN live streaming from they're going to live from the RTR. Here's Anderson Cooper, I mean, it's getting big. There's going to be 10,000, 15,000. It's going to be like Woodstock. And it is, it does attract a rowdy contingent. There are people there that like to party hardy and, do whatever, pass the peace pipe and do the whatever. There's a rowdy contingent. And, that was one of the problems that Bob had, was having to, kind of tamp everything down, hey, folks, we can't get a little, and the BLM, the Bureau of Land Management, they don't want a big Woodstock with people doing drugs and getting drunk and getting rowdy and needing police. And the more people you have there, the more of that you're going to have, I don't know. It's going to be real interesting to see where it goes this year. And crowds, right? Do you really want to be in a crowd of people? And that whole area is not the beautifulest area, is it? It's kind of out in the scrubby, out in the desert. It's not like I mean, there are the mountains in the distance and stuff, and they got that, but it's not like beautiful scenery like you would see in Utah and Colorado and Montana, up where Caravan Carolyn is right now. But I don't know. It's hot even in the winter time. Sir Wallace, I'm afraid of crowds because I actually get punched at some point. Well, we did have some weirdos at the RTR, and some of the, there were people moving away from other people, and some people were seen as trolls, and some people alleged that some people got stuff stolen from their RVs by certain people. I heard a lot of rumors about stuff going on there, so I don't know. Bonchichi, I can make a peace pipe. Does Bob? Is it like a convention where you buy like a space? You don't buy a space, but you can set up like a little boothy kind of area. Maybe we could have the Camo Dave little booth area. I'll be there with my stickers, and I'll have a whole pile of Camo Dave branded camo cutoff shorts. Maybe Bob bought Camper Van Kevin some land. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if Camper Van Kevin settles anywhere. I don't know. It's going to be real interesting to see if he goes and buys land somewhere, because he's out of Georgia now. So maybe he's going to buy some. He mentioned that. He mentioned that a couple times when he was there was some place in Arizona, southern Arizona. I forget the name of the town. But he said how lovely it was, and gee, I could live here. And it was like a very quaint little town with a lot of artsy type people there. And he said that a couple times. He'll say, you know what? I could live here. There's a couple places in Utah. I think he maybe up near Flagstaff. I think there's a couple places he really likes out there. And he has mentioned several times that, I think he's been, I wouldn't at all be surprised if he bought some land or some sort of a, like what he had in Georgia, somewhere in, say, Arizona. That would not surprise me. Whatever. Dave shows up in desert camo and no one saw. I was there. Did you see me at RTR 2018? I was there. I was just wearing desert camo. Nobody saw me. Okay. Did he say Freedom Nomad? In his last super chat, he said he will never own anything again. Well, you mean land, right? Or he owns the van, I hope. Please drink the Kool-Aid at Bob's BLM. I don't know. Bob, a lot of people just sit on their butts and don't do much. Bob does stuff. You got to hand it to him. I'm not saying that everything he does is going to work out and be great. And I think maybe he is a little too naive on some of his things, but you got to hand it to the guy. He's a cool cat. he does things, and his channel's good. I mean, if I'll be honest with you, if I was really seriously thinking about living in my car and going out and being a nomad, I would go right to his channel. I think it's a great idea. He's a good guy. Now, do I fully trust him on everything? No, I don't. But he's got some ideas, and hey, that's all. Oshkosh, it's Josh. Carolyn, you partake in the peace pipe. Oh my goodness, who is this? Piccolo Spazzigatore Dicker Argatori. I don't think I look like Charles Manson. People keep saying that. I better say that name. The bot's going to hear that and demonetize me, right? I think I look more like Hobo Jimmy the Hobo than anybody else, which is not a. Do I want to look like Jimmy the Hobo? No! I am thinking seriously about regrowing this part of the beard. I kind of miss having a full beard. I used to have a full beard, and I do want to shave the head because, I got that male pattern baldness, but I kind of miss my beard over here, and maybe winter's coming and it might be nice to just let this grow out. I don't know. I'm seriously thinking about doing that. Don't get caught selling on BLM. Yeah, right. That's what Bob said. You can't actually do a profit selling thing while you're on the BLM land. I think he mentioned that last year. So you can have a non-profity kind of area where you kind of promote whatever you're doing, but you can't like take money and ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Right. Yeah, I totally get that. I do remember him saying that. Or at least don't let them catch you doing that. Get a guitar and cheap sunglasses. Well, as I said, this is as long as it gets. I can't do a ZZ Top beard down to here. It doesn't work. I don't know what it is. My hair quality. That's as long as it gets, but it breaks off. So this is as long. I do trim the beard around here, but I do not do it down here at all ever. So this is all it gets. Full beard. I may do that. I mean, I can always shave it off if I don't like it, but I'm just going to let it grow back. Do it from here down. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very seriously thinking of doing that again. I don't like shaving. I hate to shave. So the less shaving I can do, the better. I look like a Santa Claus on a diet. Thank you, Sparky. Yeah, Nomadic Fanatic sold his scooter at the RTR. Then he got another scooter, right? And then he just sold that one because it was weight. He thinks it's the cause of the brake problem. Having that extra weight on the back of the vehicle is causing those brakes. He said 13 replaced brakes on the back wheels, drum brakes in the last year. 13 in a year. That's like one a month almost, something's causing that. And it's probably overweight. There's, driving up and down hills, and he does a lot of driving, and he's got a lot of weight in that vehicle. Now, is that going to be enough weight to get rid of so that the problem goes away? I don't know. He's got that water tank. He's got the sofa. He's got a lot of other stuff in that RV. So I don't know. Close crop that thing, Dave. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Sister Earth loves a man with a beard. Yeah, long beards and lathes don't mix. Hey, you're not hitting the like button enough. Oh, 108 viewers. I am. Thank you. 109. It's like the temperature. It's 109. Does your hair ever get in the way? Couple things you don't eat with a beard like this. You do not eat corn on the cob. You do not eat any kind of creamy soup. It's a mess. And you do not do ice cream cones. No. 3 things to completely avoid. Those are the 3 things, okay? Corn on the cob, yeah, it's a mess. Don't even do it. And I hate with corn on the cob, I hate getting those kernels jammed up between your teeth. Ugh, hate that. So, I like corn, but not on the cob. In fact, I get corn on my Chipotle burrito whenever I go there. And if you want to send me a gift card to Chipotle, I'll use that definitely. I like Subway, Chipotle, Firehouse Subs, whatever. NF has to carry the weight of his ego. Yes, the weight of his ego. There it is. The weight of his ego is, yeah, sorry, sir, but your ego is too big. I love soup, Adriana. I just don't. I do eat soup. I love creamy soups, but you got to have like a paper towel worth, or else it's all over my shirt and it's a mess. If I could go take it in the shower and eat it, that would probably be the place to do it. Where's Tank and Cleo? Tank is sleeping next door, and Cleo is. Oh, I see her. She's walking around. I think she's looking for her morning food. Yeah. So anyway, the two ladies that I live with, they're out this morning. I think she had some medical tests to do. So they got up early and headed out. So that's why I'm upstairs shouting. And if I, somebody sent me this. One of my, this was really cool. Anybody here know Hagerstown, Maryland? The Hagerstown Suns. This was I guess a baseball team. This is from a 1994 souvenir program. I got this in the mail. Oh, look at this. There we go. SKG, Wisconsin's best since 1988. What is that? Hot dogs. Oh, they serve hot dogs. They serve hot dogs at the at the Hagerstown ballpark from Wisconsin. Anyway, the guy sent me this because there's a lot of kooky ads in here. This was a funny ad. I'll show you this ad because I do a lot of radio stuff. There, Don Imus. Remember Don Imus? I think he just retired finally from WABC in New York. Remember G. Gordon Liddy at a radio show? He's still around, by the way. I think, though, he won't be around much longer. He's pretty old. And, of course, Don and Mike there. Yeah, he used to be on the radios here. Anyway, Oldies 106.9 FM in Hagerstown, which we can get down here in D.C. It's called the Eagle. It's actually a very good station. If Nomadic Fanatic stays up north too long, he will have a hard time getting back across country. There was a lot of snow on his. I don't know. I think his plan is to stay in Maine till everything kind of cools down, which is maybe September, and then start gradually coming down the East Coast. That's what he's done in the past. And then, I was going to say hang out in Georgia with his friend Kevin, but Kevin's gone. But he still has Wayne down there in Florida, so he could hang out there. And he's got a bunch of people he knows down there, and then gradually come across into Texas as the winter. And then eventually he could probably head over to Quartzsite. I don't know. That is long-term plan to do that. He mentioned the other day, he said, I could go back with Washington, but I don't want to do that. He said there was a very interesting comment he said in one of his videos about how he doesn't want to go back home anytime soon. So I don't know. That's just what he said. I don't know. I do not know. But anyway, so I think his plan is Maine for at least till things cool down. It's hot again. We've gotten real hot, humid weather here in the DC area again. It's been sticky and stifling. So I don't know. So again, that was, his videos are 2 weeks old. So I don't know what he's doing now. Who knows? He might be already down in North Carolina. I doubt it because it's too hot for him. He's going to be up in Maine through at least September. My guess is because he just does not like that heat, and I can totally get it. All righty, folks, we're at the hour mark, which is about my limit here. Do I watch Adventure Man? Yes. Is he the guy that just came back from? All those adventure names get me mixed up. Is the guy that just came back from his job over there in Alaska? Yeah. I do. Again, a lot of these folks, I'm trying to get into more and more. There are so many nomads, so many RVers, so many vanners. There are thousands of them on YouTube. And as I say in my channel, I try to keep it focused on the people that I really enjoy watching. And I do, when you send me a recommendation, I'll put them in my sub list and give them a chance and see where things go. And I do add people all the time. But, my shtick is talking about the people that I really enjoy. Yeah, the tribe is on their way to Washington State. Tanya. Yeah, I'm wondering, Jimmy, Destination Noble Road, they're all handling up to Wisconsin. Oregon up there. They're all heading up to the northwest. Yes. Leave it on so we can keep talking. Uh, okay, well, I will leave it on. I'm going to refill my tea. I will get some hot water for my tea. I shall be right back. You may. I'll leave. I'll leave. I don't know how do I prop this guy up? There he is. Hey, you see him? He's sleeping. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Scott and Terry's yard is perfect for visitors and no neighbors can see. The puppet looks dead. Crotchy is. I'm not dead. I'm alive. I'm excited today. Oh yeah, something's coming in the mail from Rhode Island, and I'm excited. Oh yeah. All right. We're waiting for a special package. Parcel special edition. Did the puppet blink? He's sleeping. He's got the disease where what do you call that disease where you keep narcolepsy? He's got narcolepsy. He keeps falling asleep. How do the younger nomads make a living? Some seem to know. I've always wondered about that. How do people make a living? It's a good question. An older person, as could have retirement savings, a pension, maybe even Social Security. So they do have some income coming in from their lifetime of working, and then they go out and buy an RV or a van and they go live in that. You can see where there's, it's like Line Screw. He's, worked for many years and now he's off doing his thing. But you wonder sometimes, how does a young person do that? And you see an awful lot of young people on the road. How do they do it? I mean, maybe they're just from families that are wealthy and they, get out of the house. You don't have a job. Here's $50,000. Just go out and spend a year on the road. Maybe they have that. That might be very true. You never know. An inheritance to spend. Maybe their grandmother passed away and they have a nice chunk of change. The other thing I see, and to some degree, is people that are living on disability. I'm not going to mention any names, but got hair in my mouth though. Disability. You get, you work at a job, you get disability for whatever, a back injury or something, and now you're on disability and you get Social Security. There's some Social Security disability, and now you've got some money coming in, and now your options are, what do you do with your life? You sit there and watch television, or do you get out and do something? And you see a number of people that are on the younger side that are in that category, Amazon affiliate. Everybody's got, different ways of making money. Seasonal jobs, that's a good one. Yeah. They pimp at truck stops. That guy's camper. I'm mad viz in you. What is that? I'm ad viz in you now. That dude ain't making 100K. C.R. Booger. Sell yeah. Oh, that's yeah. There's a lot of money in stickers. Oh yeah. I've gotten rich. I have gotten how I got rich on selling stickers. Colette, I don't know how the YouTube algorithm works. I really don't know. You get paid by the views, right? Is it 10 cents per view? 0.10 cents per view. It's not a lot, but it's a mystery. It is totally a mystery. Okay. Um, you know, that if you get the Social Blade app and you put it on the Chrome browser, it gives you a little estimate. And I think the most um, the best barometer of how much money you're making on YouTube is number one, how many average views you get per day. Okay, I'm up to somewhere around 3,500 to 4,000. You look at people like Carpetbagger, he's up to I don't know 30,000. Adam the Woo's 80,000. I don't, everybody's got their number, and it's how much views you get per day. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you get. There are YouTubers that have many more subs than I have. There are YouTubers. Jimmy the Hobo is a good example. He's got 24,000 subs. I've got 4,000, but yet he gets fewer average views per day because he's kind of washed up and doesn't know where he's going with his channel. So he's lucky to get a couple hundred views per day, whereas I'm up to 4,000. So I'm obviously making some more money than he is. What I'm making, again, I don't want to get specific with it, but it's enough to pay a few bills. It's not enough to live on by any means, no. But I do run a website, and I do sell ads on the website, and so I do make enough money to get by on, but I'm not to live in utter wealth and no. Dave should write a book. Forest Service would pay people to clean up campsites. That's a good idea. That's not a bad idea. They should have a program where if you're camping in a certain area, that they come by and you can spend some time cleaning up campsites and making a little money. That's not a bad idea at all. Cash cows, more like black holes. You got to realize too that I'm doing a very no cost website. I mean, I'm just talking a lot. You look at people like Nomadic Fanatic, even Adam the Woo when he was traveling around a lot. Keeping an RV running, renting cars, airfare sometimes, all the stuff you got to spend on the road. It can cost quite a lot. Adam's got an apartment now. I don't know. You got to figure out how much money whatever you're doing, camera gear. You can spend a lot of money on the road too. It's interesting though. I would really like to see Burger Planet and Carpetbagger get together. Apparently, Carpetbagger is out traveling right now. At least that's what somebody said. But Burger Planet is in Pigeon. What is that? Where is that place? Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Dollywood, Eastern Tennessee. It'd be fun to see them get together. I don't know. Look at my Social Blade. I'll tell you if it's accurate. Okay, let me see here. Let's try this experiment. I always wondered how accurate it is. Yeah. Okay, so according to Social Blade, they estimate that Caravan Carolyn makes between $120 and $1,900 a month. So I would say that somewhere I would say that they're probably estimating you make in the upper, probably it's like say $1,900, $1,800 a month. That's what they're saying. Yeah, that Bubba Warbucks has it right there. I never go with that low estimate. That makes no sense. It's more like the upper number is probably, at least in my case, the upper number has always been closer to reality. The bottom line is are your videos monetizable? You can get a lot of views, and if your videos are getting constantly demonetized, you're not going to make any money. And if you're talking about politics, if you're talking about, Antifa and Donald Trump and world affairs and stuff like that, or racial issues or something like that, or adult issues, you're not going to get the monetization, okay? Even though you get the views. So I think they put the low number there saying, we know you get a lot of views, but who knows? We don't know whether they're all going to be monetized. Okay, you make over 20, yeah, you make over 2,000 a month. Well, thank you for being honest there, Carolyn. Well, they're close. Okay, that upper number is 1.9. And if you make over 2,000, it's somewhere in the ballpark. I've always been, number of people have said that. Go to the upper number and it's somewhere in that range there. Now, she gets on the daily view average of 15,000 views per day. Okay, so that's, so yeah, so it's pretty cool. Nice. Now you got to realize too that money is pre-tax. Okay, I mean you still so that's not a bad amount of money. So you go, blah, 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 but still that money is pre-taxed. You're not getting benefits. You got to buy your own insurance, right? A lot of you younger people, especially that don't have, Social Security, and you got to file those quarterly statements with the IRS, estimating what you're earning, and AdSense does send you that 1099 at the end of the year. That goes to the IRS, so they know what YouTube says you made. So you got to figure that all out. And so, yeah, a good chunk of that money is going to go to pay your taxes. So, you got to realize that in the back of your mind. I make between 0 and 1 penny on mine. I sell ads also on my website. AdSense pays for ads on my website. I put code in there. And I used to make some really decent money on that, but that has dropped way back over the last few years. Now, the YouTube revenue I'm making has more than covered that. But if I could keep what I was making on my website for those ads and get what I'm making on YouTube now, I'd be doing pretty well. But it's always one goes up while the other goes down. Carolyn, you deserve more. Well, there are other ways. I don't know if she doesn't do T-shirts, right? But she said that too. She said she does. There's always super chat, which I guess figures into that. There's another thing too that figures into that. That's extra. Say YouTube says you make $1,800 a month, and then you do a couple super chats every month, and you make, you can make multiple hundreds of dollars on super chats. And then that also gets figured into your basic when they cut you that check or send you that electronic payment on the 21st or 22nd of the month, that will be included. So super chat gets added to that. And I don't think that's included in the Patreon, in the Social Blade stats. So anyway, You Can Do It is here. Hey, YouTube isn't like a big, huge thing. It's fun if you can make a couple dollars. It's cool to be able to go on one vacation with what you make. Hey, good to see you, Scott. How are you? How's everything in Japan? Woohoo! Heat Seeker Bus. Thank you, Bubba. To help with the mukbang. Yeah, I got to do another burger this week. I'm enjoying my burger mukbangs. I really enjoyed that apple brie burger there, that bacon apple brie burger that was really cool. I got to go to Five Guys too one of these days. There's a couple Five Guys around here. I haven't done that yet. But I do like trying the weird burgers. Yeah, I don't think Five Guys has a lot of variety. They have just a couple burgers. I like the BGR burger place because they have a whole bunch of kooky burgers. I like to go to places like that. Maryland Monroe. I like that. Maryland Monroe. Maryland as in the state Monroe. I understand retired people who have a steady income becoming travelers. There are 20-somethings like Van Life Sheldon's Travels who travel so much that I doubt they're work campers. I don't know. You see people like that. I see remember, I used to watch Fun for Louie a lot, and he's a really cool cat. He's from England. He's in his 30s, I think, maybe pushing 40, but he just travels the world constantly. He's constantly traveling. He never, he's just like, he's getting on planes. He's flying all over. He goes to Indonesia. He goes everywhere. And it's like, how's he making? I mean, granted, he can make some money on YouTube, but how's he making that money to just keep traveling? You know, he either has a sponsor or his family's wealthy and helping him out. I don't know. A lot of people have that. The other thing we did not mention is sponsorships. Well, two kinds of sponsors, right? There's sponsorships where you do, like, for example, Fun for Louie, he's constantly traveling. He probably mentions the airline, gives them a good review. He may get a deal on his airfare, may get a deal on rental cars, may get a deal on hotels. You know, he probably works all that in there. He goes to a fancy resort in Indonesia, in Bali, and he's mentioning it and how wonderful it is, and maybe they're copying him so that it's kind of like a commercial. The other thing you do is you get like a sugar daddy. Okay. A lot of people, I think, have that too on YouTube. They have somebody out there who just likes what they do and gives them money to do it. You know, I think, I'm not going to again mention any names, but there's that certain guy that does the LA exploration-y stuff, that I really think there's a couple people in the Hollywood community that throw him some bucks because they just like what he does, and that's fine. That's cool if you can arrange, you can get that. But I think that helps out some people too. Dr. Prager's veggie burgers. I've tried those. They weren't very good. Those microwave veggie burgers, the only ones I ever liked were the Morningstar Farms. They were kind of okay. A lot of those microwave burgers, I don't know, man. They were pretty awful. They tasted like you're eating shoe leather. Keith R., I enjoyed the young hippies you come across. Oh, yeah, on the corner, they had the dog. Yeah, I emailed them, and I have not heard back from them. I was going to keep in touch with them and see where they were. And I emailed them a couple times and said, hey, let me know what's up. Where are you? Give me an update. I even sent them a link to the video I did, and I have not heard one word back from them. So I don't know where they are. They said they were going down to the Eastern Shore. They were going to go down to Virginia Beach, I think. So if you're down in Virginia Beach, and I forget what their names were, James and Audrey. If you see James and Audrey and their dog and their skateboards, let me know. I'd like to know where they are. Wonder Hussy got an SUV last year. Yes, I remember that. Yes. There's a lot of people, you get, you do videos, people like you, they get involved in you, they watch you every night, you're like their entertainment, and they want to help you out. And there's nothing wrong with that. Cool if you can do that, Then again, you're somewhat beholden. You're now beholden to somebody, and if they still want to criticize you or say, "Hey, I really think you should do this or that," and even Adam said that back. Remember about a year and a half ago when Adam the Woo came out against Patreon and kind of said, "Hey, I don't like people telling me what to do," and how he said he was going to close his Patreon down, and then he never did, and then he got more Patreon donations. It was like brilliant reverse psychology strategy, by the way. But anyway, wow, we're up to 120 views. I don't know, man. I never thought of doing this on Monday morning, but it's getting more viewers than the Saturday morning one. I don't know. Again, as I told you at the beginning, I was going to do a regular video today, and I'm looking at all the channels that I like, and they're nice stuff, but there's nothing really clickbaity to talk about, So I just said, I want to do it, at least say hello. And I was going to do half an hour and just give you a quick update on my channel and all that. Thank you, everybody, for getting me over 4,000 subs. We're up to over 4,100 now. 5,000 is not too far off. I mean, I don't know, at the current rate, I could be at 5,000 by September something. Adam the Who? Adam the Who? Oh yeah, okay, right, Japan, right, yeah, it's late, it's middle of the night there in Japan. Saturdays best are for sleeping ins. Mondays may be my best bet. I don't know, again, right now a lot of people are on vacation. There's still a lot of vacation-y people, so a lot of people don't have to get up early Monday and go to work. I don't know, maybe we'll make it Saturday. Monday. Mary Max Katz, I make pottery, and someone on my pet page offered me potter's wheel. I pay it forward. Isn't that nice? And donate a portion to the, I guess, shelter, she meant to say. Yeah. Thank you, Dog Lips. I'm doing. Oh, Dog Lips is here. Dog Lips, watch it, Dog Lips. I unblocked everybody on July 1st. So, I have started to have to block a few people. I've got about half a dozen blocked again. So be nice. The wrench is not big. The wrench is out on the road today. So the wrench isn't here. Craig's out traveling the East Coast today. Let's see, where would he be right now? He's probably near Baltimore. He's heading from New Jersey to South Carolina. He's probably near Baltimore. He's probably swinging by Dan Bell's apartment building as we speak. That was a weird video. Did anybody see the Dan Bell one where he's in Detroit and he's watching he goes by driving around with some guy in the middle of the night in some horrible neighborhood in Detroit, and there's a car sitting there, the guy in it, the car's on fire, and there's somebody sitting in the car. And then I don't know what, he drove around, and then all of a sudden the car blew up, and they had to call the police, and the police come out, and it was like some sort of a body in a car that was blown up. And Dan Bell was there to catch it all. It was weird. He does some really weird videos, man. There's nobody that loves to just travel. Remember, he was doing the thing where he was hanging out in the park in Baltimore when cars would come by and drop bodies, and oh my goodness. The troll can't help it. Hey, Germ, how are you? I was talking to a friend the other day. We're talking about maybe doing Manhattan sometime, maybe September, October. I don't know. I could either take the train up, or I could drive up and see the Germ, and then maybe I could park up there and take the train down into Manhattan for a couple days. I don't know. Would you charge me to park in front of your place for a couple days? I was just thinking it might be kind of fun to go up there. I'd love to go see that Bear Mountain area, West Point. My grandparents used to live up in that area, and I'd love to go drive around that area again and see all that cool stuff. And then I'd like to go down into Manhattan. I'm a native New Yorker. I was born in New York City. Carolyn, are you headed? Yeah, we'd love to see Caravan Carolyn on the East Coast. I think that would be so cool. Yeah, it's on, I don't know, it's on one of his channels. Go watch it. Dan's got several channels. Drive. Yeah, we're up to about 120 viewers. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate it. It's only a matter of time before I see a body in the Hudson. Well, that's a big river. It's a big, wide river, right? You're out on your boat there, right? You're fishing on the boat, and all of a sudden they pull up somebody's hat. Ah! Dan Bell during those dirty rooms with that. Dan, whatever happened to Will? Yeah, Dan was hanging out with Will, and now there's another guy that kind of looks like Will that's in his videos. Whatever happened to Will? What happened to Will? I liked Will. Rick and Will were the two kind of partners there in those dirty room videos. I'll hit the East Coast after winter is over, RV American Traveler. Do I still have Little Adam? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm at least running real well. I put a bunch of money over the summer into getting him fixed up, got new tires on him. He's running really great. The AC's good. I was driving around yesterday. It was hot as blazes. I cranked up the AC. He's running really well. Really well. Surprising. It's only got 55K on it, 55,000 miles on it. It's a 2006 car, so it's 12 years old, but it's running really well. There's no rust on the body. I didn't see any rust on it. And it's running really well. And the mechanic said those engines on there, it's a 5-cylinder Wolfsburg engine, and the guy said you could get way up into the 100,000s on that thing. So wrench myself. If you want to be a wrench on my channel, tell me why you want to be a wrench and send it to camodave@gmx.com. You have to come to the East Coast to get Wawa coffee. There are a few Wawas around here. They're out in the boonies. You got to go out west of DC about 30 miles and you can find some Wawas. I got to do one of those Wawas. Apparently they have hot dogs and some sandwiches there. I'm going to be maybe mukbanging at a Wawa one of these days. Although I'll go out, I guess I got to go out and eat in my car, right? Is mutton chop still around? What do you mean, carpetbagger? He and his wife did that. They were like in the basement down in the dungeon there over the weekend, and they did like a 4-hour live chat. Oh my word! In the dark, almost in the dark. I want to be a hammer. I don't want to be a wrench. I want to be a hammer. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. At 7 miles a gallon, west to east run is probably about $1,000 in gas alone. It gets expensive. Yeah. We're almost up to not quite $3 a gallon here in the DC area. If for regular, I mean premium, yeah, premium is over $3, but we're like $2.90, $2.89. Then you get out to the boonies, Manassas, and it drops about 10 or 20 cents. But we're close to $3. Due to the Swedes is still around. Yeah, Chad keeps saying he's going to shut down his channel, and then it's still there. I don't know. I'll just do this. Hey, everybody. Wow, we've been on an hour and a half. That's kind of long for me. I hate saying goodbye because we got so many people chatting here. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Lizzie. I'm really thinking about doing that for RTR. Flying to Phoenix, getting a car or something, or rent an RV with a friend. I guess you can rent an RV, right? I guess you could do that, right? Or a van. Or I don't know. I mean, I have a list of people that I could probably bunk in with. I don't know. Maybe we could do that. It would be hang around. I don't know. Oh, Colette, thank you so much. We love you, Dave. Rent America. I'll have to check them out. They have one of those camper places here, Camping World, RV buying places. I don't know if they also have a rental thing. I'll have to check them out. They're over in Manassas there. I'll have to go spend a little time over there next time I'm hanging out with my sissy. I'll take you out in Scottsdale. What will you do? And drop my body by the side of the road. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can rent an RV prior to buying it to make sure you like it, right? RV Davy, remember you have no income. The Germ, I have a Campers World by me too. They are big. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff over there. It's kind of fun walking around. Gas is $3.81. Yeah, when you go out west, okay, Canada, of course, it's a lot more expensive, right? And the West Coast, it's a lot more expensive. I see a lot of the YouTubers, especially when you get out California, Washington State, they have a lot of taxes on the petrol out there. Yeah. Oh yeah, some of them are pushing $4 a gallon. Dave is like mushrooms for me. When I first saw them, I said yuck, and now I love them and can't get enough. Speaking of mushrooms, I had my friend Mushroom Mark over last night. He cooked up a couple of mushroom concoctions, which I did not eat. And my housemates here made up a really good steak dinner with some broccoli and potatoes. But $3.01 here, and $301. Holy cow! Yeah, here we're $2.90, $2.89, $2.95. It's funny here in Springfield. There's a Rolling Road and Old Keene Mill Road. There are like 5 gas stations. There's a 7-Eleven, an Exxon. There's 2 Shell stations, one across the street from each other, and there's something else. And they all always have exactly the same price. If one is $2.95, they're all $2.95. Or $3.95 or whatever, $2.90, the other $2.95, I forget. But whatever the price is, every station is exactly the same. And there's like 5 stations there. It's kind of funny. Now you can drive down the road about 2 miles to a place it's a funny little place. They do undercut everybody by like 15 cents a gallon, and there's lines. it's called like the Quickie Mart or something, the Quick Fill or something. It's a funny gas station. It's actually very large, but they knocked down the price by 15 cents. But you got to wait in line. There was always a line of 7 or 8 people to get into the pumps at that station. Do I believe in Jesus? I was raised a Presbyterian. I think my religious philosophy is everybody's got to go their own way and figure their own thing out, and more power to you. But I do not discuss religion on my channel. I do politics though. If you're on my Dave Hughes channel, I'm doing now a couple of videos every week, some live chats where we're talking politics. Maybe we'll get religion in there too, huh? My parents, they were Protestants. They weren't holy rollers or anything, but they believed that I deserved to get exposed to all that Jesus, God, 10 Commandments stuff. And I was raised as a Presbyterian, and we went to church every Sunday, and I went to church school, and I got confirmed, and I am legally, technically a Presbyterian. And then when I turned 18, they said, okay, we've done our bit. Now, we've raised you to be what we think you should be, and you can do whatever you want. And then that was that. So, so whatever. And they got to be that way. They went, they would go to church on Easter and Christmas, and that was about it. I don't know. My dad was always angry at the minister because the minister always worked politics into the sermons, and he didn't like that. So, they should have tried some other things. I think they would have been happier with some other stuff, but whatever. I'm in northeastern Maryland. I paid $2.79 recently. I'm pretty sure Virginia is the cheapest. No, actually, when you get downstate Virginia, you get cheaper. But in the D.C. area, no, Virginia is more expensive. I'm sure if you went down to Richmond or down the Shenandoah Valley, yes. But in the D.C. area, no, it's over that here. I need to wear a big Pope hat. Pope on a rope soap. Try to avoid DC if you're, and Maryland's even more, and DC's even more. So, do not buy your gas in the DC area if you can avoid it. Go further out. Yeah. All righty, folks. I am going to say. I'm going to end this. I appreciate everybody watching today. As I said, I wanted to do a live stream today because I don't know. I just didn't feel in the mood to do a regular video. I may still do one later today. If something comes out, if Living Free Mikey posts, or, I see something interesting, I may still do a video for later today. I don't know. But, I appreciate it. And I'm surprised at the response I got for Monday. It's been a better response for Monday than we get for the Saturday thing. I do enjoy the Saturday. The itch. Hi, Mitchie. Camo Bob, Dave's brother. I am itchy. Like that. Now that you mention it, I'm sitting here. It's kind of fidgety. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's the poison ivy. I've been walking tank out in the woods. All right, folks. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Bubba, Keith, Paseo, Maryland Monroe, Mike, Atlanta the Brave, Oshkosh, Steve, Heatseeker, Pat, Awoken, Blue Van Dan. I appreciate everybody being here. Caravan Carolyn, nice to see you here. SKG, good luck with the new job. Yeah, cool. So are you people making a controversy about a scar? All right, we'll see if we get that special package. I'm looking for a very special package today from Rhode Island. Something very interesting could be coming in the mail today, so we'll see if that happens. All right, everybody. You all go out and have a wonderful Monday. Enjoy your hopefully you got beautiful weather. It looks like a real nice day here in the DC area. A little on the hot and humid side, but anyway, appreciate everybody being here. All right. Stream Silencio.